I want to show you some features that are with the Sora app that you may not know about. The first one I'm going to start with is the highlight and define tool. So if you open up your book that you've checked out, we're going to open it. And we'll give it a few seconds to let everything load. So right now, if I scroll through my book, I can use my arrow keys to go left and right. And I can see that I used it on my Chromebook earlier, so I've already highlighted, so my notes follow me wherever I go. But say I want to make a note for this one. What you do is you hold your trackpad on the word and you highlight it blue. So highlight as much as you need blue. And then I'm going to click the highlight option. I can change the color if I'd like, and I can add a note. So remember this clue later. I'm going to click done. So I've created a note there. Now I'm going to scroll on through, keep reading the book. I'm going to find a word that I do not know what it means. So we're going to click on this word right here. So you do the same thing. Hold your mouse on the word and we're going to click define. It brings up the dictionary definition of what the word means and it will give you some synonyms. So it comes with this as well. I can close back out of it, clicking that arrow. Say I want to save that word in my notes. I can highlight and so I can just keep going through and making notes. If I move my mouse down to the screen and click on it, it brings it back out at full screen mode. And over here on the right, you have 3 lines. If you click on that, you can click on bookmarks. Your bookmarks are where your notes are at. So it color codes it. You can say you only want to look for your pink notes. You can filter it down. You can do all of it. So if I click on one, it's going to take me to that spot in the book so I can see where I had highlighted. If I go back to my notes, I can do the same thing for the others. It kind of tells you how far along it is in that book. Another feature is if you close out of your book, we're going to close it, you see this page. Down here towards the bottom, it says notes and highlights. If you click on that, that's another spot that you can see your notes that you have. If you click on it, it'll give you more, but it pulls everything that you highlighted. So if I wanted to save this as a document, I can click the arrow up at the top right. See my mouse moving? Click on that. And you have several different options. We're going to do the PDF version and see what it looks like. When I create the PDF, it takes all of my notes. So this is the actual note in bold, and the words that I highlighted are below it. And it tells you where it was at in the book. So I have a full document of my notes, and I can save that to keep for later. If I go back to my book, if I return this book to the library, I still have access to my notes. So I do not lose my notes and highlights. I will still have access to it. So that is one tool that you can use.